Today I will explain about team building. Team building in human resource is a process to strengthen team relationship and performance. The goal is to improve communication, cooperation, motivation, and creativity within the team. Method includes physical activity, training, discussion, and collaboration project. The facilitator plays an important role in guiding the session. Benefit includes higher job certification, increased operational efficiency, and increased innovation. The challenge is ensuring management support and measuring the impact on organizational performance. Okay, that's all.
I will be explaining about leader skill. A leader skill refers to the abilities, qualities, and competencies that individuals in leadership positions possess and use to effectively guide, inspire, and manage a group or organization. These skills are essential for achieving goals, fostering a positive work environment, and ensuring that success and growth of the team or organization. Leader skill can vary depending on the context and the specific requirements of the leadership role, but some common skills include talking clearly, because leaders need to communicate their ideas well, making decisions because leaders have to make choices, even the tough ones, solving problems because leaders should be good at fixing issues, understanding others because they need to be able to see things from others' point of view, adapting because leaders must be flexible and open to change, motivating because leaders should inspire and encourage their team, sharing work because leaders give tasks to others wisely, handling conflicts because leaders, when there's arguments happen, leaders need to resolve them nicely, and then thinking ahead, leaders have to be able to plan for the future. And then team building, they have to be able to create a strong cooperative team, and they also have to be honest because leaders have to act with integrity and doing the right thing. And then lastly, they have to be able to manage their time because they have to use their time really well. Leaders may possess a combination of these skills, and the importance of each skill can vary depending on the specific leadership role and the organization goals and culture. Developing and continuously improving these skills is essential for anyone aspiring to be an effective leader.
Explain about leadership style. Leadership style refers to the different approach and behavior that individuals use to lead and manage others. There are several common leadership styles, each with its own characteristic and advantage. First is autocratic leadership. In this style, the leader makes decisions unilaterally and expects subordinates to follow orders without much input. It can be efficient in emergency but may stifle creatively and employee morale. Two is democratic leadership, also known as participative leadership. This style involves collaboration and input from team members in decision-making process. It fosters a sense of ownership among team members but can be slower in making decisions. Three is laissez-faire leadership. In this style, is hand-off, where the leader gives freedom to team members to make decisions and complete tasks on their own. It works well, self-motivate and skilled teams, but can lead to chaos if not managed correctly. Next is transformational leadership. Transformational leadership inspire and motivate their teams through a shared vision. They lead by example and encourage personal growth. This style can lead to high employee engagement and innovation. Next is transactional leadership. Focus on structure process and use reward and punishment to motivate their team. For next is servant leadership. Prioritize the needs of their team members above their own. They aim to serve and support their team development, which can lead to high trust and loyalty. Next is charismatic leadership. Use their charisma and charm to influence and inspire others. For the next one is situational leadership. This style adapts to the situation and the needs of the team. Next is coaching leadership. Coaching leaders focus on developing their team members' skill and potential. For the bureaucratic leadership, leaders rely on established rules and producers to make decisions. It can be effective in highly regulated or structured environments but may hinder innovation. Effective leaders often use a combination of their style depending on the situation, the team maturity, and the goals to be achieved. The choice of leadership style should align with the organization culture and objective while considering the needs and preference of team members. For that's all from me. Thank you.
Kasih HP-nya nih, Baju.
I'm Leni, Natasia. My topic is the leadership theories. There are 10 key leadership theories. The first, transactional theory or management theory. This theory focuses on hierarchy, rules, and rewards to achieve organizational goals through compliance. The second theory is transformational theories. Leaders inspire employees to go beyond their capabilities, raising morale and encouraging exemplary behavior. The third theory is contingency theory. In this theory, no one size fits all leadership style. It depends on internal and external factors. The fourth theory is situational theory. Leaders adapt their efforts based on the competence and dedication of team members and the situation. The fifth theory is great man theory. This theory suggests leaders are born with innate qualities and cannot be trained. The sixth theory is trait theory. Effective leaders possess specific personality traits and behaviors that make them successful. The seventh theory is behaviorist theory. Leadership abilities are learned and shaped by the environment, not innate traits. The eighth, behavioral theory, focuses on observable leadership behaviors and style that can be learned. The ninth theory is functional theories, emphasize how leadership functions are distributed among a group rather than relying solely on one leader. And then the last theory is integrated psychological theory. Encourages cooperation across various sectors to advance the common good. Each theory offers a unique perspective on leadership, ranging from inherent traits to learned behaviors and situational adaptability. Leaders can draw insight from these theories to enhance their leadership skill in different contexts. That's enough from me. Thank you.
Lastly, I will explain about change leadership. So it helps organization during transitional period by using powers of visions by transferring a million from paper to daily business operations. And next, I will explain about three roles of leadership that play on in organizational change. So the first is agitator. Leaders who design as agitators pledge to understand organizational challenge and solve them. Once an underlying challenge is identified, the goal is to mobilize diverse parties to find solutions. Communication is a key driver in this role, as the agitators spend significant time listening to and learn from stakeholders. And the second role is innovator. If the agitator is a listener, the innovator is a creator. Once all team members concerned are properly communicated, this role is responsible for bringing change to fruition. Innovators study issues and assess solutions through a strategic problem-solving lens. And the last role is orchestrator. Once the innovator builds a plan toward change, the orchestrators ensure its diffusions and adoptions. Assessing implementation's progress typically requires in-depth understanding of timelines, milestones, task ownership, and setbacks. And how to create effective change leaderships. For decades, business have managed change rather than leading it. This has often resulted from organizations wanting to make big change and keep them under control. Effective change leadership tries to expedite and fine-tune change implementations. With large-scale ambitions, change leadership requires involving all team members who hope to effect positive change. Competition among leaders typically doesn't end well in the social and environmental sustainability space. There's a strong need to collaborations and communicating among stakeholders willing and able to work towards a common goal. Real successful change is the result of collective action by effectively dispersing change mechanism and organization can realize its missions. That's all for me. Thank you everyone for listening.